The Tolpuddle Martyrs, champions of workers' rights in 19th century England. Presentation overview. History of the Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of 6 agricultural labourers from Dorset, England, who formed a trade union in the early 19th century. We will explore their story and the context in which they formed their union. Trial and pardon. After forming their union, the Tolpuddle Martyrs were arrested and tried for taking an illegal oath. We'll examine their trial and the impact that their pardon had on the labor movement. Legacy and influence. The Tolpuddle Martyrs story is an important part of labor history. We will discuss their lasting influence and their place in history. Origins and significance of the Tolpuddle Martyrs. Agricultural Revolution. The Agricultural Revolution was a period of significant change in the way food was produced, which had a profound impact on the labor force and set the stage for the Tolpuddle Martyrs trade union movement. Growth of trade unions. The growth of trade unions in the 19th century was driven by the need for workers to organize and advocate for better wages and working conditions. This laid the foundation for the formation of the Tolpuddle Martyrs Trade Union. The Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of agricultural laborers who formed a trade union to advocate for better wages and working conditions. They were arrested and deported to Australia, but their story had a significant impact on the British labor movement. The Agricultural Revolution. Mechanization of agriculture. The introduction of new machinery during the Agricultural Revolution transformed the way agricultural labor was organized, increasing productivity while reducing the need for manual labor. Large estates. With the growth of large estates during the Agricultural Revolution, many laborers found themselves facing harsh working conditions and low wages. The growth of trade unions. Trade union emergence. Trade unions emerged as a way for workers to collectively bargain for better wages and working conditions and to improve their lives by advocating for workers' rights. Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of 6 laborers who were part of a larger movement seeking to improve their lives through collective action. They were convicted for organizing a trade union and shipped to Australia as punishment. Martyrs' legacy. The arrest of the Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of agricultural laborers who formed a trade union in 1834 to protest against wage cuts. They were arrested for taking an oath of secrecy and transported to Australia as convicts. The trial and public outcry. The trial of the Tolpuddle Martyrs sparked a public outcry and led to the formation of the first trade unions in Britain. The case was seen as an attack on workers' rights and galvanized the labor movement. Impact on the labor movement. The pardon of the Tolpuddle Martyrs had a lasting impact on the labor movement and the broader struggle for workers' rights. It paved the way for the growth of trade unions and collective bargaining in Britain and around the world. The impact of the Tolpuddle Martyrs on the labor movement. Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of 6 English agricultural laborers who were tried and convicted of swearing a secret oath and sent to Australia. The struggle for workers' rights and freedom inspired the labor movement in the 19th century. The labor movement. The labor movement emerged in the 19th century as a response to the exploitation of workers in the rapidly industrializing economies of Europe and North America. It sought to protect the rights of workers and improve their working conditions. Influence of the Tolpuddle Martyrs. The struggle of the Tolpuddle Martyrs had a profound impact on labor movement, inspiring workers around the world to fight for their rights and freedom. It helped to establish the principles of solidarity and collective bargaining that remain central to the labor movement today. Emergence of the labor movement. The labor movement emerged during the 19th century as workers began to organize into unions to protect their rights and improve their working conditions. This movement laid the foundation for many of the workplace rights and protections we enjoy today. Tolpuddle Martyrs. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of agricultural laborers who were arrested and transported to Australia for forming a union in 1834. Their case became a cause calibre, and they were eventually pardoned and returned to England. Their struggle became a symbol for the Labour movement. Conclusion. The Tolpuddle Martyrs struggle became a symbol for workers' rights and inspired the formation of trade unions and labor movements around the world, and is a testament to the power of workers' solidarity, having inspired generations of activists and labor leaders to fight for social and economic justice. Thank you.